welcome back to the channel, welcome back to this Football Manager 2021 Director of Football Challenge with Paris Saint-Germain. As you can see, it is the final episode of the first season, episode 9 of the series. It's the Champions League final. Little old Barcelona stand in our way. We are going to have a look at how they got on this season, but first we're just going to round up what happened in our Ligue 1 campaign. And the amazing thing is, our first season in charge, and we got an unbeaten season. And look at the run of form since, well before. Look at this. The only goal we have conceded in the last, how many games is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 10 clean sheets in 11 games. The only goal we've conceded was that goal in Munich in the last episode, in the first leg. An absolutely outrageous run of clean sheets. We rounded out the season. I didn't actually think we were going to do unbeaten. I thought the match against Lyon, who was second, away from home, would have been the one that did for us. But we got a 0-0 draw. It wasn't a great game, but we were by far the better team. They only had 2 or 3 shots. We had about 10 or 12, but only put 2 or 3 on target. But yeah, what it does mean is we've broken every record in the book. We've done an unbeaten season. We've done the... I hate when the playoffs there, because it always goes to that instead of the table. We've done the most wins in a season, I think the most goals, the most points. It's just been outrageous. I don't think there's any way that we are going to be able to better that next season. We have only dropped 10 points in the whole season. I don't think there's any way we can get anywhere near that again, but we will try. We will try. We have also won, obviously, the Coupe de France and the Trophée de Champion. So yeah, unbelievable season. In terms of Barcelona, well, they have finished second in La Liga, just a point behind Real Madrid. And I was having a look at this before I started recording, and it was absolutely mad because Barcelona were winning the league. Real Sociedad beat Real Madrid 2-0 at Anoeta, and Barcelona were in Seville playing Real Betis. They were 4-2 down. They got it back to 4-4. But they couldn't get the goal that would have won it for them. Absolutely heartbreaking for them. They should have done it. They should have done it. They've messed it up, and hopefully they're not going to take that out on us today. Right, here we go. I think we're at the Ataturk in Istanbul for this game. Everybody that is available to play is in the squad. As I say, we've only got a squad of 22, so everybody's there. This is the team that we're going with. It's as strong as I can get, really. I mean, the centre midfield is just basically 3 from 5 or 6 that could play there, but it has to be Icardi, Neymar and Mbappe up front. Icardi was being trapped by Tottenham, but it looks like that has disappeared now. He hasn't got the little wanted symbol next to him anymore, so that's interesting. Right, I've got a feeling this is going to go really high. No, I thought the volume was going to be really loud then, because I was watching YouTube earlier. Who've they got then? They've got Ter Stegen, Piqué, Longley, Messi, obviously. Coutinho's playing. I should have had a look to see how good a season he'd had. On the bench, they've got Pedri, Ansu, Dembele. Wow. Their squad is definitely better than ours. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this or not. But we will try, obviously. Free-flowing attacking game. Stadium looks amazing. No social distancing, no need in Football Manager. Right. Oh, early highlight. We'll drop it in courage and see what happens. Florenzi. Whips it across. Oh, and it breaks. Oh, Tolisso. Oh, how has he not put that away? I thought when the cross flew across the box, we were going to score. I really thought Neymar was going to hit this in at the back post. Great defending. And Tolisso. That is a golden opportunity. Come on. That was a good start though, boys. Good start. Corner, Neymar. Cross it goes! And Marco Verratti scores. It's a dream start. It is 1-0. It's a brilliant delivery from Neymar. And how on earth Marco Verratti is scoring? I mean, you can see there, look, he's tiny. How is he getting above Clement Longley? Barcelona fans will know exactly how he's getting above Clement Longley. Because he's rubbish. Wow. I mean, This is just going to be a ridiculous season. If we pull this off, we would have won literally everything, which means the only way is down, isn't it? Neymar, he's going to shoot! I knew he was going to shoot from there, but my word, that is outrageous. I think that's the best free kick I've ever seen on FM. That is ridiculous. And you may well celebrate against your former club mate. You may well do. What a free kick. Don't think I've ever seen one better than that. That was spectacular to say the least. And it is a dream. But here's Messi. First time we've seen him. Oh, and he's given it away. And Mauro Icardi is denied by Ter Stegen. Could that be a key moment? 2-0 is not a good score. Well, it is. If you're 2-0 up, but it's dangerous, isn't it? They get one back. Now, I don't want to change from the tactic and the attacking mentality. I haven't changed it in any game at any point this season. Didn't change it at Chelsea, didn't change it in Turin, didn't change it at Atletico Madrid, didn't change it against Juventus, Bayern, didn't change it against Marseille, Lyon, home, away. No matter what, I've played this 4-3-3 and attacking. The only thing I have done is slightly reduce the pressing intensity. We've done an unbeaten season. We've dropped 10 points. We've won everything. And we're 2-0 up in the final. There's no way I am looking to shut up shop here. We're just going to go for it. Let's see what happens. But what I am going to do, I'm going to sound a note of caution in the changing room. I am just going to say you might be winning, but that could all change. It's the perfect team talk for 2-0 up. It really is. Wow. Really, really cannot believe that it's been this easy. I'm going to say it's been easy. I mean, you just look at the stats. Barcelona have not been in this match. I mean, we've not had an easy tie at any point, have we? I mean, we've had Chelsea, Juventus, and Bayern Munich, and then Barcelona in the final. And oh, it is 3! And it's Neymar again. And it is going to be the dream season. Unbelievable. The treble is ours. They were chaotic at the back. Absolute chaos. We are now humiliating Barcelona. And as you guys know, I love Barcelona. They are a club that I follow dearly. And I'm delighted to be smashing them. Quite frankly, this is unbelievable. Kylian Mbappe, I've not even mentioned Kylian Mbappe yet. He's just not been in the game, has he? Oh, Neymar's injured. Okay, so I'm gonna move Mbappe out to that side then, and I'm gonna bring Angel Di Maria on. Sentimental reasons, he's off to Real Madrid in the summer, of course. So we're going to give him a game, and Marco Verratti's looking a little bit tired. So I am going to bring on Leandro Paredes. Might swap him for Tolisso. Might just swap those two around, and we'll stick with that. And do you know what? 25 minutes to go. You're 3-0 up in the final. You can have a little praise there, boys. It's an absolute dream. Unbelievable. Never in a million years did I think this would happen. Never in a million. Final change is going to be Mbappe going up front and Moise Kean coming on. Again, it could be his, I don't know, could be final performances for these guys. We'll have a look, because we will round out the season. I'm not going to do the whole season review episode. We'll just do it now when we go in. We'll have a look at the squad, see who well, the top scorer was Mauro Icardi. Neymar, since he stayed injury-free, he's had a terrible season from an injury point of view. He really has. I mean, he's played less than half the league games this season. But boy, has he come up big. When he's been fit, he's had a run in the team now, and he has been sensational. And now Mbappe, he's had a terrible season. I'm not a fan of Mbappe at all at the minute. It's been a really poor season from him. And we'll have a look at the loan players, both the ones that are potentially leaving and the ones that are coming back to the club, and see where things might happen in the summer in terms of the transfer window. Elijah Mariba plays it out. Oh, Dembele's got to it, and he's dragged it woefully wide. Dembele, former PSG player, I think, as a youngster, wasn't he? It's telling me to bring on my defensive midfielder up front. I can't do another change. Oh, I can. I can do another change, can't I? Doesn't matter, though. Are they going to get a goal back here? Messi must have gone off the pitch. Philippe Coutinho has wrapped his foot round that, and with less than a minute to go, we can't keep the clean sheet. I mean, it was a decent free kick, but our Brazilian boy hit a far better one, mate. And there it is. An unbelievable debut season. An unbeaten Ligue 1 campaign. Coupe de France win. Trophée des Champions won. Champions League won. And yet again, for some reason, it's me that hands the trophy over. And why Sean Dyche there? Why is Sean Dyche at the trophy presentation? And why are the referees standing there clapping? Does that happen? That doesn't happen, does it? And you know what's coming. We've got to wait for K-Law. We've got to wait for your keeper to do the cartwheel. There he goes. It's, you know, you just cannot skip until you have seen the keeper do his cartwheel. Let's get into the dressing room then. Do that one. Don't even know what it said. It was the assistant recommended one. It's unbelievable. That was a ridiculously easy final. So that's a terrible end to the season for Barcelona. I'd like to say they lost the league on the final day, and they've just lost the Champions League final. 19 million we get in prize money. Kimpembe's out for 7 days. Moise Kean's out for 5. Right. I'm so happy with that. I know we're playing as PSG. I get it. It's not exactly a challenge. That's not what it's about. It's about, well, watching some good football, having some great players, you know, and it's mainly about what's going to happen now. This summer transfer window. The January one and last summer don't really matter. It's this summer's transfer window. This is the first big moment of the save. The finances, as we said, we've got 375 million to spend. We've got 900 grand in the wage budget. In fact, we've got more than that, haven't we? Because the players that are leaving, it's 1.5 million euros a week in the transfer kit, in the wage budget. Even if we don't sell anybody, they are going to bring players in for us. Right, the players that are coming back from loan, we've got Alphonse Areola. He's, I think they survived. He was on loan at Fulham, and they did survive. So he's done all right, and I quite like the look of him. I'll be quite happy to have him back if he's one of my 3 keepers for next season. That would not be a problem. Mitchell Bakker, likewise. Juan Bernat's on his way out to Real Madrid. Be quite happy to have this guy as the backup to Layvin Kurzawa if that's how things pan out. Quite happy for that to happen. On the right, Colin Dagba, very, very quick right back. Look at his crossing. For a full-back in FM21, that is unbelievable crossing ability. Delighted if he comes back. He's French as well, which will help with all manner of registration issues, especially in the Champions League. Xavi Simons, player that they got in, that they nicked out of Barcelona's La Masia Academy. He's been away with Valenciennes in Ligue 2, and you know he's had a fantastic season. His arrows are all going up. At 18, he definitely comes in and he's part of the squad. I'm praying that they don't loan him out. To be honest. And that is it for players that are coming back from loan in the first team squad. In terms of the players that we've had on loan, we've got Alessandro Florenzi. Now, I love him. Love the guy. And again, look at the crossing. 14. And he's equally quick. If we've got him and Colin Dagba next season, that would be amazing. We do have... Now, if I was in charge of the team, that would be getting triggered. 9 million for this guy. Hell yes. That would be getting done. But whether they do or not, I don't know. Kind of think they would have done it by now if they were going to. I guess we'll see. Danilo Pereira, we know will be here. That's an already established one in the game at the start. Moise Kean, again, I'd be delighted to have him as part of the squad. You know, he's doing really, really well for us, and he's been brilliant when he was at Kaiserslautern with us in our other series. Only problem is we've got no option to buy him, so I don't I don't see that happening at all. Right, in terms of who made our most appearances, not one of the keepers. Not one of the keepers, to be fair. So it was Mauro Icardi with 53 in total, and Kylian Mbappe with 52. Now Mbappe did get 20 goals, but in terms of in the league, he got 7 in 32 games, which is terrible. But depending on what happens in the transfer market, I might use him as a central striker next season. We'll have to see who they bring in, of course. If they do bring in a big striker, a Lautaro, Erling Haaland, Lukaku, trying to think who else there is. You know, if they bring in one of the big names, that might not happen. But you never know. You never know. We'll see what it brings. Obviously, Icardi is our top scorer, 34 goals in all competitions. He was virtually a goal per start, 26 in 27 starts in Ligue 1 and 7 substitute appearances. In the Champions League, 5 in 12. Not too bad, not too shabby at all. Be quite happy for him to be here next season. Be quite happy for him not to be. Don't really mind. In terms of assists, well, I think it's going to be Neymar, isn't it? It is 36 appearances, 13 goals, 17 assists. Brilliant season from him. He hasn't signed a new contract as yet, though. He's got a year left. Very, very interesting to see what happens with that over the course of the next few weeks in the game. Verratti got 15 assists, and you know, very, very good assist numbers here. Paredes, Mbappe, Sarabia, Di Maria, all in double figures, and then lots on 8 and 7 and things like that. So a lot of good stuff going on there. In terms of the average rating, and probably our player of the season would be Neymar. Abdou Diallo got a better rating, but far less games. I think Neymar will take player of the season. As I knock my microphone over, because it's one of those on a tripod, and one of the legs broke off. So now I lean it up against my laptop, and every now and again it falls over. Very professional. Must get that sorted. Must get a new one. Don't know if it came across. Might not have done. Apologies if it did. So yeah, in terms of players in and out over the course of the next few, I don't think we've got any. Have we got any coming in other than Danilo? No. Loads of players going out. Lots of youngsters. All end of contract. So it's just wages going. 500k a week going off the wage bill. Danilo's coming in on 37k. Absolutely loving that. So yeah, I mean, in terms of the squad, it's not bad. But with 375 million euros to spend, I imagine it's going to be a lot different to this, to be quite honest. I'm going to play through now the summer. I was going to sim through, but I figured that could be problematic in that I don't know, because I'll bring it up and I'll show you. You'll be familiar if you've ever gone on holiday in a game. You will know for transfer offers there isn't really a good one, because I'm doing a Director of Football challenge. I'm not having any input. I'm not having any. I'm not transfer listing any players unless they request it, and then I will grant it. So would you click accept all? But does that mean that if someone came in and offered 10 million for Mbappe, they'd let him go? Do you know? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to play through it. The other reason as well is if I need to have any player interactions or things like that, or or media interactions, I want to be doing that. I don't want to damage your reputation in the game with players or with the media. The other thing as well is we're going to be back at the start of, the transfer window is still going to be open when we kick off the league season. So the idea in my head was that I would come back, sim through, come back, and we would find out together what the DOF had done. But because the transfer window, I think it's still open, isn't it, when the season starts? So yeah, I'm going to play through it and we'll see what happens. And yeah, that is it for this season, for this episode, for season 1. This is coming out on, it should be a Friday, which is nice. 9 episodes, which I think is a good little number. 9, somewhere between 9 and 12, I think will be good. That's what I'm going to aim to do per season. And it's, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is what I was aiming for. We're in the summer holidays now, the school holidays. Not sure if I'm going to be able to keep that up. But I will get them out as often as I can. So make sure you are subscribed. First of all, hit that thumbs up, smash that like for me. Make sure you do subscribe, turn on those notifications, and then it will pop up that an episode has gone live, because it might not be quite as regular as this season has been. They will get back to it once the kids go back, but I'll get them out as often as I can. So come back and join me for the see what happens in the summer transfer window. Thanks for watching, guys.